Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening.
It's time for our main event. The first ever Dirty Money Cup. What an opportunity for the pectoral Poseidon to make his name. Some of the brightest lights, or under some of the brightest lights of his career. Rex Lawless is the heavy metal monster. He holds the most eliminations in the Liberty Lottery. He has been very clear saying he is the only superstar in this match. Rex Lawless has been on a tear here in ECW. The dominant monster. He is going to be taking on a competitor who has succeeded internationally. What an honor it is for us to host the most wanted man in professional wrestling. And the current reigning TNA Heavyweight Champion, Nic Nemeth. 20 years of experience. His resume, Hall of Fame caliber, former world champion, current world champion, former intercontinental champion, you name a title. In the WWE, chances are this man has held it and multiple times. Over the last years, several years, he has been taking the world by storm. Popping up in Japan, popping up in Mexico, rocking the Indies. He likes to say he's stealing the show and your girlfriend. He is not a man that rests on his laurels. He's the wanted man, Nic Nemeth, and he is here in VCW in his rightful place of the main event. What an opportunity for Rex Lawless, who in this moment has the chance to pin a current heavyweight champion of the world.
This match is scheduled for one fall. The man in charge when the bell rings, BCW senior official, Ron Mills. Introducing the competitors. First, standing to my left, he hails from Long Island, New York, and weighing in at 275 pounds. He is the man with the most eliminations in Liberty Lottery history. He is the pectoral Poseidon, the heavy model monster. Okay, Rex Lawless. And his opponent standing to my right, he hails from Cleveland, Ohio. And at 206 pounds, he is the reigning TNA World Champion, the wanted man, Nic Nemeth.
Nic Nemeth's schedule is intense. He defends this title regularly. He competes at the highest level in some of the biggest organizations in the world. He is very selective about the bookings he takes, and he has chosen to ply his craft here in the main event of VCW here in Alexandria, Virginia. What an opportunity for Rex Lawless here, going toe-to-toe with the current TNA World Champion. Lawless has the home field advantage here. He has more eliminations in the Liberty Lottery than any man in history.
And to be clear, Jason, he did that this year. He did that 4 months ago. He is a terrifying individual, I'll be totally honest. I did not like being in the ring with him.
And it's gone to his head. At this point in time, Rex Lawless has his own locker room. He arrived late to the arena. He has car service, and he has specifically told all of our staff that you're not to look him in the eye.
Yes, that is all 100% true, and I would not go against that because it's Rex Lawless, and he would hurt me very badly.
Picture-perfect drop kick by the wanted man, Nic Nemeth.
Oh, and just clattered into the ropes.
I'm sorry, Tim Luley
what
is out.
Is Tim?
Why is Tim Luley here? We're having a main event. We don't need a sideshow.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
I don't know what Tim Luley's doing out here.
Hold on.
Can someone get this guy out of here?
Yeah, I mean, can we get security? Why is he getting in the ring?
This is supposed to be a main event, a wrestling match.
What am I doing here? My name's Tim Luley. You remember me? I'm your famous celebrity comedian.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Thank God!
Goodbye, thank you. Thank you, Rex.
My guess is that there was some professional jealousy between Tim Luley's and Nic Nemeth, because Nic Nemeth, in addition to being heavyweight championship wrestler, is also a touring comedian, a stand-up comic of some repute. So maybe Tim Luley's thought there would be a battle of words as well as wrestling holds.
Okay, back to what we were focusing on now.
Hopefully there'll be no more interruptions.
I sure hope not.
But that did give the opportunity for Nic Nemeth to recover quite a bit, so.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a bad decision. It's much too early to try that. But yes, it seemed to certainly break Lawless's concentration.
Lawless getting two on Nic Nemeth, and who would have thought that it would be Lawless who would be the first one to get maybe a near fall there here in this match.
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised, because Lawless's best option for this is to win quickly with his power. So early in the match, I'd expect him to get some big power moves and get those 2 counts. The question is, can Nemeth survive them long enough to win the match in the end?
Heavy metal Monstar. I said he's the only superstar in this match, and emphasis on superstar. You get the meaning.
It is not subtle, no. He is not a subtle man. He is a very direct man with very large muscles. Lawless making the questionable choice to draw with the crowd right now instead of staying on and pressing the advantage.
Well, the crowd's not particularly subtle either.
No.
Showering Rex Lawless with a very simple but effective "we don't like you."
That's straight to the point. Lawless still in control of this match, though.
Seems like it's fueling Lawless.
Whether the crowd likes him or not. Oh my goodness! He just threw a human being all the way across the ring.
More than a human being, he threw the TNA Heavyweight Champion. He threw a former WWE Heavyweight Champion. Rex Lawless came within a heartbeat of cementing his reputation in this sport.
I mean, yeah, this is beating the TNA Heavyweight Champion. That's a career-making performance. That gets everyone's attention. It gets every eye on you from every major company in the world. This is a huge run for Rex Lawless. I don't think it's an overstatement to say this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest match of his career.
Well, there's very specific and very important people that are watching this match. And of course, Nic Nemeth is representing TNA. It is imperative for him to continue winning these matches, even if they are showcase their exhibitions. Oh, gravity was not the friend of Nic Nemeth.
No, just not enough strength to get Rex Lawless flipped all the way over for the power slam. Lawless frustrated, but needs to really stay on it here.
You have to wonder.
Don't yell at the ref.
On this recent tour, if Nic Nemeth just hasn't encountered anyone with the pure power, strength, and size of Rex Lawless that's causing him to maybe take some unnecessary risks or prove a point, or just thought that Lawless would be an easier win.
I mean, I think it's quite likely he hasn't encountered anyone like Lawless.
Who
Simply
is?
because, right, there are very few people like Rex Lawless in the world.
That is a man who has pecs the size of my head. Rex Lawless has muscles I didn't know existed, and they certainly don't exist on our bodies.
No, absolutely not. Very smart by Nemeth here, though, taking those shots, or delivering those shots to the gut, trying to weaken that core of Rex Lawless, but just one big punch from Lawless puts Nemeth down.
This has been a dominating performance by Rex Lawless. I'm not sure that anyone thought that Rex Lawless would be a pushover, but to see him so handily take it to a world caliber athlete is making a real statement about exactly where Rex Lawless is at this point in time in his career.
Really, I mean, Nemeth has had no real sustained offense. He's had little flurries here and there, but it's pretty much been all Lawless outside of an errant punch or kick.
Stalling delayed suplex, but Nemeth out the back door, and now that sleeper, and this sleeper has finished off a lot of men in a lot of matches.
Absolutely, this is defeated Hall of Famers, this is won championships, and no matter how big you are, you gotta have oxygen, you gotta be able to breathe, and you gotta have blood flow to the brain, and those are both in danger right now.
Simple but effective, cutting off the flow of blood by cutting off the carotid artery.
Hey, it sticks around because it works.
Well, also, no one applies it better than Nic Nemeth.
Seems to have just made Lawless angry, but angry could also mean unfocused and careless.
Nic Nemeth, a cardio machine. We have seen him last in matches for a long, long time. So the longer this match lasts, the more it does favor Nic Nemeth, because Rex Lawless is in great shape, but he is carrying around a lot of extra weight that costs a lot of energy.
Yes, I just want to point out there, Nemeth tried 3 times to take Lawless off his feet. The best he got was back him into the corner, and Nemeth looked shocked, like he couldn't believe that Lawless was still on his feet. He's an incredible specimen out there.
Nemeth was going for that neck breaker, trying to force the issue. Super kick grazes across the skull, which is why he doesn't fully knock it. Big slam, he gets it.
It knocks off Lawless's.
And while Nic Nemeth doesn't get the victory, he proves if you try hard, eventually you will succeed. That was the 3rd attempt at that slam.
Absolutely, that grazing super kick just enough to knock Lawless off balance, let him hit that power slam.
Not trying to be hyperbolic, is that literally the first time you've ever seen anyone hit Rex Lawless up this calendar year?
I think it might be, actually. I think you may be correct. If not, we count them on one hand of a bad shop teacher.
Constant elbows driven into the heart. This historically has been very dangerous for an opponent. It can literally disrupt the rhythm of the heartbeat.
Look, no matter how big you are and tough you are, eventually, it's going to wear you down.
Like a zombie. Rex Lawless doesn't just kick out, he sits up and now he's back down. Is that a last gasp or is it a turnaround?
I don't know. I mean, Lawless clearly starting to show he's still got it there, but back down so fast is really, I think says a lot about what the damage those elbow drops did to him.
This is where the big match experience of Nic Nemeth comes into play.
Lawless just launching him backwards.
How can a man that big be so light on his feet? And Rex Lawless.
Wow, I really thought that was it.
So close to defeating the TNA World Champion.
That devastating jumping kick to the face. Like you said, remarkable agility and nimbleness for a man of that size.
The patience that Rex Lawless is displaying, waiting, laying in wait for Nic Nemeth to turn around to a very, very dangerous sight.
Lawless's focus has been really incredible here, his discipline in this match.
What's astonishing is how often Nic Nemeth is able to land on his feet. He's got to be part feline because it is incredible how often he maintains his balance in very dangerous situations.
Incredible cannonball maneuver. I mean, we keep saying it, but the athleticism of Lawless, it's not just big showing muscle. It's impressive, usable, skilled, and sometimes it's just straight power.
Rex Lawless about to get the biggest win of his career. So close. It really seemed like with that cannonball, he sunk that man's battleship. Really got on a lifeboat.
Those 2 counts getting longer and longer, and the kickouts less and less strong. Lawless firmly in control right now.
You only have till 3, so you can only let them get so much longer before you have run out of time.
I don't think Nemeth's letting anything happen. I think that it's completely Lawless is doing.
It seemed like it was going to be a chop, and instead it was just a forearm across the chest. And that's the first time we've seen Rex Lawless really get distracted, aside from the still baffling interference by Tim Lewis.
Yeah, I'm still confused, but remarkable focus by both men to get back on this. But that little moment of looking at the referee gave Nic Nemeth the moment he needed to recover on the top rope.
You cannot make any unforced errors going up some of the caliber of Nic Nemeth.
Oh, Lawless.
Oh, whoa! The bomb! Nic Nemeth is done! No!
I mean, dare I say, did Lawless sucker him in there? Did he wait for that jumping maneuver that Nemeth was attempting to hit that double-handed powerbomb? That was incredible.
If Rex Lawless is becoming a tactical strategist in addition to being an inhuman monster and a freak of nature in terms of speed, this is the most dangerous man in this company.
Well, without any question. Although, here we go. The frustration getting too far.
Wait a second. Rex, no, okay, please don't. I'm so sorry. Okay, he had a beat. Everybody, he had a beat. He didn't have him beat. I gotta tell you, he didn't have him beat. Nic Nemeth did kick out.
For the record, that is Jason Heat saying that. That is not Brandon Metheny Esquire saying that.
Anything I said before was under duress. Oh boy.
Okay, that was. I saw my left flash before my eyes and didn't like how it ended.
To the audience member chanting to taunt Rex Lawless, let's maybe not, okay?
Yeah. Lawless showing that incredible power. Nic Nemeth is not a small man. Oh, but Nemeth counters it.
Beautiful DDT by Nic Nemeth. And how in the world is Lawless still on his feet? Famouser! You want to be famous so bad, we'll make you famous.
Just 2.
That is the closest Nic Nemeth has been to putting away Rex Lawless in this match.
And you got to wonder, was it just that last sudden burst of energy? Because he's taken a beating in this match. There's no other word for it. Just that absolute beatdown of Nemeth by Lawless.
Heart-stoppingly close there for Nic Nemeth. Late game player, turn around, tuning up the band.
Nemeth wants to end this now, which is a smart thing to do. Don't let Lawless get that second wind.
Looking for that super kick. Still couldn't get it.
Oh, Lawless going for another choke slam.
But once again,
oh,
Nemeth.
That one caught him flush, but he's still. Oh my God!
One more time.
Just when you think he's gonna zig, he zags. Nic Nemeth takes the win.
Here is your winner, the TNA Heavyweight Champion, the wanted man, Nic Nemeth!
The TNA champion victorious here in his VCW debut, but he knows that he was in a fight against Rex Lawless.
Just an incredible match there. Nemeth able to hit a couple of quick moves in succession to escape with the win, but Rex Lawless just put the entire VCW locker room and every person holding championship gold in this company on notice. Watch out for the pectoral Poseidon because he is not done yet.
Nic Nemeth has conquered Japan. Nic Nemeth has conquered Mexico, and tonight, Nic Nemeth has conquered Virginia. Successful in his VCW debut. What an incredible night it has been, honoring the legacy of Dirty Money the debut of Nic Nemeth. An incredible evening. Thank you so much for joining us. For Brandon Metheny Esquire, I'm Jason Heat. This has been an amazing night.